those things failed was because of the infiltration by the FBI. And we were, well, if people send for records that, and now with freedom of information, you're supposed to be able to get them, and we saw pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of FBI notes on one person, and with following us and really making it hard to keep going in that way. And now repression is much more. So we have to come up with some ways that we can work together to make a difference that doesn't involve taking money from anybody else. I mean, we have to do it ourselves. And I'm not really sure how that's gonna look, but so many of the programs that we did have been institutionalized, like the free breakfast programs and free lunch programs and interpreters in hospitals. But those are also being healthcare. So many things are being cut back. We can't take steps back. We have to stay where we are and try to move forward, and that's going to be a challenge.
Right. Well, in the spirit of keeping up the fight, are there any questions from the audience?
Do we need to go back to the free breakfast program, free lunch, free clinics, everything? Is that where we're at right now? And how are we going to serve our community right now if we don't do that? It's not stepping back in terms of, it's stepping back to say we need to serve our community. The institutionalization stuff is gone. They're getting rid of all of that. And our people are going to be starving or encarcelados, in jails. You see us going back and providing the services to our communities. Right now, it's really the work.
I think we are in a lot of respects. Maria works with a group that has taken on the state for special education. Other people are doing similar kinds of things in the school system. Definitely, if we get past what we're living with now in Washington, maybe we can go back and fix some of these things, but also there were things that we did back then that we could use now, like food collectives. And we went out and bought huge amounts of food and then split them up, and things cost much less. It's really hard to do, but those are the kinds of things we could do for fighting all this time to get medical care for. I can't even think of how far back people have been trying to do that, and it's still, we have one of the worst systems in the so-called free world. I think we've grown complacent, and we've got a really bad enemy that we can't be complacent with anymore.
Question here?
So I grew up in New York City in the 1960s and 70s, and first of all, I want to say, y'all look good, okay? You look real good. I'm just saying. And I'm trying to stay on that track myself,